Hi all, welcome back to the Testing Mentor. Every year, thousands of QA engineers secretly dream of becoming SDETs, and every year, most of them fail. Not because they're not smart, not because they don't have the potential, but because they don't have a roadmap. They get lost in tutorials, random courses, outdated frameworks, and spend months without real progress. So today, I'm giving you the exact roadmap, the same roadmap I give to my mentees who want to transform their career in the next 6 months. If you are a manual tester, if you are stuck in repetitive work, or if you feel like your career growth has hit a ceiling, then this video will change everything. Let's start. Before we begin, let's clear the biggest misunderstanding in the industry. An SDET is not an automation tester with a fancy name. A true SDET is a hybrid. They think like a developer, they test like a QA. They debug like an engineer, they understand architecture, APIs, data flow, and performance. Companies hire SDETs not because they want scripts. They hire SDETs because SDETs solve engineering problems. If QA is finding bugs, and SDET is building systems that prevent bugs from happening. It's a different mindset. It's a different level altogether. This is the foundation, and listen very carefully. 90% of QAs fail to transition because they try to learn automation without learning programming properly. Pick one language, Java or Python. Look at job posts in your area. The majority will be Java for instance. But Python is amazing too. Easier syntax, less boilerplate. What matters is not the language. What matters is that you go deep. Learn the fundamentals like your life depends on it. Variables, conditions, loops, functions, classes, objects, constructors, exception handling, file handling, and whatnot. But here's the secret. Programming doesn't improve by watching tutorials. Programming improves by typing. Every day, type something, even 30 minutes. Run it, break it, fix it. That is how your brain builds logic. Let me share the real truth. Most engineers fail SDET interviews not because of automation, but because they cannot solve basic logic questions. Logic building is not about memorizing solutions from YouTube. Logic building is the art of breaking a problem down. I've already covered how to improve your logic building in my past video. Please go to my channel and check out. When you're given a problem, ask yourself, what is the input? What is the expected output? Can this be done in steps? Can I solve it in a simpler way? Can I optimize it? Start with easy problems. Reverse a string, find duplicates, count characters, sum of numbers, sort an array. The goal here is not speed. The goal is clarity of thinking. If you fix logic building now, the entire estate journey becomes simple. This is the brain of your automation framework. Most engineers can automate tests, but they cannot architect frameworks because they don't understand OOPs deeply. So, what should you learn? Start with the pillars: inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, and encapsulation. But don't learn these by definitions. Learn them by writing small programs. Then understand collections, array list, linked list, hash set, hash map, queue, stack. These are used everywhere. While passing JSON, reading config, storing test data, building utilities, everything uses collections. This is where you become better than 80% of QAs. Now, you're ready for automation. And here's my advice: don't rush into frameworks. Start with basics. What are locators? How do you handle weights? How do you click elements reliably? What do you do when elements change? What do you do to structure a simple test? Then gradually move to page object model, reusability, utility classes, test page setup, configurations, reporting, screenshot capture, logging. Automation is not about writing 200 lines of code. It's about writing maintainable, reliable, and readable code. Here's the reality: UI automation alone is no longer enough. Companies want SDETs who can test APIs without depending on developers. Start with manual API testing. What is JSON? How do status codes work? what is authentication, what is a request body, what are headers, then start automating. Rest assured for Java, requests or Playwright API for Python. API automation is lightweight, powerful, and fast. This skill alone doubles your chances of getting hired. This is your identity as an SDET. Anyone can write a test. Only SDETs can build frameworks. Your framework should include page object model, base classes, test data management, utilities, reporting, logging, retry mechanism, config files, a README on GitHub, a clean folder structure. When you explain why you build something in your framework, that's when you stand out. In 2025, every automation runs through CI/CD. You can't avoid this. Learn git clone, git pull, branches, PR reviews, conflicts, merging. Then learn CI/CD basics, Jenkins jobs, running tests from pipelines, scheduling runs, publishing reports automatically. You don't need to build pipelines from scratch, but you must know how they work. Almost every test case involves data. So, SQL becomes essential. Learn select, where, join, group by, count, order by, just the basics, enough to validate data in interviews and real projects. Basic system design helps you understand how large systems behave. Caching, queues, microservices, load balancers, this knowledge makes you a better tester. You understand where failures can happen. You ask smarter questions. You become an engineer, not just a tester. You need at least two solid projects on GitHub: UI automation framework and an API automation framework. An optional would be mini backend or a simple tool. This makes your resume unbeatable. Interviews have four rounds generally: coding, Java or Python basics, automation plus framework, and scenario based. To crack these, follow this strategy. Practice one logic problem every day. Revise Java fundamentals weekly. Learn to explain your framework in under 3 minutes. Keep examples ready for flakiness, waits, CI failures, test strategy. Interviewers don't want perfection, they want clarity. And finally, here's your 6 month plan. Month 1 will be coding and logic building. Month 2 will be object oriented programming along with collections. UI automation will be in third month. API testing and automation should be covered in month 4. Month 5 will be framework building. Month 6 will be interview preparation, projects, and mock interviews. Follow this structure and you will absolutely transform your career. If you want the PDF version of this full roadmap, drop a comment saying roadmap. And if you're serious about moving from QA to SDET and building a high paying career in 2025, hit subscribe. I'm here to guide you every single week. Thank you for watching.